Happy Friday. Woo woo. What up, Smoot 22? Joe. Hey girl. What you doing up this late, girl? What you doing up, girl? I was watching you on TikTok earlier. Your stuff was funny. What up, Smoot? What's cracking? How y'all doing? It's Confessions on the Couch. Welcome to the show. Anybody? Are you welcome? Anybody got anything they want to confess? Anything you need to get off your chest? Join me in the live if you want to ask me any questions. Let's just jump right into it. Who want to go first? Who wants to go first? Oh, what up, Jesuit? You came back. I love it when y'all come back. Thank you so much for coming back. Good evening. Happy Friday. You want to join me in the live? Is you in the light tonight? Anybody got any questions? Anybody want to join? Let's see. Today was pretty productive. I had a pretty productive day. Had a lot of weird stuff happen to me today, but you know, just in the lesson that I learned is just that this is how you know when you are getting ready to like step into another arena of your life, right? Like it almost will seem like as if everything is like crumbling around, like all around you, but at the same time it's like all coming together, and you almost have to like take this stance where you like step back and just, you gotta literally like let the stuff just happen, like let the chips fall where they may, you know what I mean? Like, whew, that's what they call I think it's almost like the process of like surrendering, you know what I'm saying? Like, so the lesson that I'm learning through just the challenges, even through all of the good things that are happening, you know, right now in this present moment, is to just do not get distracted. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what, do not get distracted. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember what you said you was gonna do, Destiny. Remember what God told you. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, I gotta stay focused. And I just want to encourage all of y'all to do the same. You know what I'm saying? And staying focused don't always mean like 24-hour days and just running yourself to the ground. That's not what staying focused means. You know what I'm saying? It's knowing when to take a break, when to just rest. You know what I'm saying? Take a minute, take a beat, and when to just pick back up and keep going. You know? So that's where I'm at. I'm picking back up and I'm keeping going. So what's up? Where y'all at? It's Confessions on the Couch. What's up? This Lifestyles with D. How you doing? How you doing? Anybody have any questions? Joe, what's up? Where you at? What you doing? Diop. Is it D or P? Oh, here come my girl. Bing bong. Hey. Hey, what's up?
Hi.
Shout out to the one they talk about. Woo woo. How you doing? What you doing? What you doing on our live, boy?
I am. I was getting some water, girl. I got up and got some water, and I found my phone, and I was like, oh. I started scrolling, and it popped up at Destiny's Lab. I'm like, oh, I'm catching a live. Yes, I'm here. I,
So how you
and
doing? How's your day going?
good morning. My children are still up. I'm sorry, you have to go. Because I'm live, you don't have to go. Okay.
Hey, baby.
Okay, so here's my little one, Amy. Yeah, they don't sleep. They don't sleep, and it's such a shame. Okay.
Ballet in the building.
So
So
how are
what's
you
up? What's
doing?
up,
How are you
girl?
feeling? Oh my goodness, Destiny, I loved your reel.
I'm
So you
fine.
asking if we have a question. So how did you feel about that reel when you finished it? I loved it. I loved it so much. Oh my goodness. I was like, oh my gosh, like you know when you see everything going on online and you just don't know to the extent of like someone's growth and development until it's really like laid out for you. And I was just like, I'm just so proud of you. I'm so proud of all the things that you are doing, that you continue to do, helping all of these women. I am just I'm amazed that you can continue to do 4 children. I mean, just amazing, amazing, and I commend you and I thank you for all that you do. I really do. You be
Wow,
keeping me
thank
going,
you.
girl. I'm telling you.
Really? Oh, I was not expecting that. Thank you.
Yes, I have to let you know.
Um, Thank you. That was so sweet, Joe. This why I ain't been on live because I don't really know what to say. Because a lot of people, like a lot of people, didn't know that. So it's just weird. That's why I'm just trying to like pretend like right. I'm just gonna pretend like I ain't even posted right. Like nah, I don't know. But I feel relief.
Embracing, embracing that story is what it is. Um, and it's
Yeah.
amazing. It's amazing when it happens and you see it and you flourish and you continue to flourish.
Yeah,
And
I really just had to make a decision. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like I just told myself, like, because I cried so much during the relationship, you know what I'm saying? I just was like, and my kids too, we went through so much. I just was just like, I'm just not. I'm not gonna, I cannot, like, I can't be one of those women who like go through like 6 months of depression and like can't get back into, you know what I'm saying? Like, mm-mm. You know what I'm saying?
I
I just
give
made that decision and I was just like, I'm not gonna do that. It won't be that.
once a decision is made, that's how you can move forward. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tired. Like they always say the cliche, tired of being tired. Tired of being tired. It's like time to go and do these great things and have some fun.
Yeah, just enjoy life. Like life is too short. Life is too short for anything or anybody that really literally is not gonna be like supporting your path, your plan, your purpose, your journey. It don't matter who it is.
Yeah. Because
You know
life
what I'm
is hard
saying?
enough for everyone, for both male and female. And, to have someone there that understands that we're gonna go through tough times and it's gonna be difficult at times, but when you can find the peace in the chaos
Yeah,
with that partner,
yeah,
that's where that's where you can do amazing things and the entire family can flourish
yeah,
because both people are working towards that happiness and that happiness is always going to come within from that person. So once each individual knows who they are and are happy with how life is for them, they can continue to build their own life while building a foundation. Because we out here, we live in our lives, and we also have to build a foundation and build a life for our children,
Mm-hmm.
you know, along the process of going through all the obstacles. And it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. So you got to have a strong team, whether it's
Yeah.
in the partner, whether it's in the community that you have around you, you know.
Yeah, it's so important to have people around you that just believe in you, you know? So, yeah, like I said, and that's why it was just so important for me to just, I had to get really serious about how I wanted to, like, just feel. And I just made the decision to be like, I'm gonna feel that way. And anything that makes me feel like a different way, I have to step away from it. I can't do that anymore. Like, I can't watch the same TV shows. Like, you really do have to do like different stuff if you want to see different results in your life. And I had to make a lot of changes, a lot of sacrifices. I had to lose a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people.
You get lonely. You get
Yeah.
real lonely. That growth get real lonely. Yeah. Sometimes I'm in my room most of the time. I have a TV on my wall. It don't even come on.
Mm.
It don't even come on. I don't. Sometimes you gotta lock off to what's going on because it becomes overwhelming. You know, it becomes overwhelming. So you stay steadfast on your goals and continue to
Yeah.
do you.
And what about you? Like, how you doing? Like, you
I'm
got any
doing
lessons you
good.
wanna, anything, any lessons learned recently that, you know what I'm saying,
Um, a
helped you
lot of
become a
lessons
better person?
learned. A
What
lot of
helped you become
lessons learned. Definitely taking the time to focus on me and focus on the things that I have to continue to maintain. Um, Work, helping these kids in New York City, trying to figure out, how we gonna brand these programs and initiatives for these kids to be interested in guiding their lives in a way that is productive for them.
mm.
My kids getting big. Getting big and yeah, just just living. Just living. Every day is a lesson, um, and a way to move forward. So um, we go through a lot. We definitely go through a lot. And I just try to take every obstacle and figure it out, really. Really just,
Yeah. Yeah, and then the thing about it is you grow through what you go through. You know what I'm saying? You literally like have to go through it. It's all about like just figuring out how to like enjoy the process.
yeah, because life gonna life.
Yeah, it's that like it's a process. You gotta go through the process. So we're doing it, right? I think we're doing pretty good.
Every
You sound
day,
good. You look good. Yeah, we made
one
it to
foot in front of the
Friday.
other.
Listen, okay. And I'm just gonna keep going. Like I'm getting ready to do this challenge. I wanna go live for 100 days straight every day. I want to see if I can do it. Even if it's just 5 minutes, 10 minutes, something like right when I drop the kids off, being like, "Hey y'all, here's the information I'm using today." You know what I'm saying? But I know that that's gonna help me grow my business. Like it's time. And like I just said, if you know what I'm saying, if you're trying to reach that next level, you're trying to see new results, you've got to do things you've never done before. I have to start pushing myself. And like I say, it don't have to be all like running myself into the ground.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be like
you could
a
pick
quick
up
little
five
this,
points.
a quick little that, you know what I'm saying, here or there. When
Hmm.
I can get in and go live for like an hour, I'll do that. You know what I'm saying? If I can't, but I just had to ask myself this morning, like, Destiny, how bad do you want it? You know, like I'm saying, I want to impact the lives of millions. I want to, make an impact. You got to put in that work. That's not You're not gonna do that just doing what I've been doing because that's not it's not working.
Yeah, you got to put it out
So
there continuously,
yeah, time to step it up a
and
notch.
be how they say um I'm the word is escaping me right now. Consistent. That's what I was looking for.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, to stay consistent. So, yeah, that's gonna be a challenge. I've always been told like you should do a show, you should do this, you should do that. Like, why don't you do a show? I just always get caught up in my own head.
Mm.
I get caught up in just continuing.
Yeah.
you know, with the information that I want to share and things that I want to talk about. I'm like, I want to talk about this, that, and I just can't narrow it down sometimes. So, for the quick things, I'm giving you the what I think about, um, doing like five little tips, maybe quickly, something that you know that you're going to, be able to look up and prepare quickly, when you come on, you know. And that way, maybe that could keep you a little consistent for the 100 days,
Oh,
that you're
oh, you
about
were
to
talking about for
do.
me. I thought you were talking about for you to do it.
No, 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 no. For you,
Oh,
I'm not ready to.
oh, you was giving me tips. So I should come on here. That could be one of the things. Like, oh, let me give you 5 tips of this today, 5 tips of that today. I
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
Okay. Oh,
yeah.
okay. I thought you was on here talking about you was gonna join me on the challenge, girl.
Um, when are you trying to start?
This is day one. What we waiting on? What is you waiting on? I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for the next level. There's another level with my name on it, and I want to go there. And it starts today. And maybe I'll last, maybe I won't, but I'm not waiting no more.
All right. Okay. So we are on for the first day. Ooh, my heart beating. um, maybe I would take the challenge with you.
Yeah, I mean, you already trying to do your thing on TikTok anyway, and you know what else you need to do? You need to watch the replay of How to Turn Your Passions into Profits. Kelly, is you still on here, girl? Let the people know. Let the people know. Okay? If you go watch the replay of the passions, How to Turn Your Passions into Profits, you will be ready to do a 100-day challenge too. Ain't you ready, Kelly? Kelly, ain't you ready? Kelly, ain't you ready? Look, she doing, she doing the heart.
Yes,
You're gonna join
yes,
us in the
Kelly,
live
for real,
replay.
every day.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right,
Listen,
yeah. I'm gonna look at that. I did start looking at it. You know how it go, girl. We get distracted. But I'm gonna continue to
see,
watch it.
eliminating the distractions. We eliminating the distractions because listen, this your life. This a legacy you trying to leave for your kids. Who else gonna do
Absolutely.
it? Who else gonna do it?
Right about that. And that's been beating me. That's been beating me up for a couple weeks. It's just been like, it's go time. It's go time. Confessions on the couch. I'm trying to get up down there. You know that. I'm trying to be minutes away. And
Come on,
it's like,
you see how my life has changed in a year and being in Atlanta. That's another thing. Being in Atlanta is like really a good place to be for, especially what you're trying to do. They got all
yeah.
kind of black people got studios and stations out here and TV
hmm
stations and podcast areas and man,
Yeah.
yeah, I bet on
Yeah.
you. That's right. And to reach
Yeah.
places you've never been, you have to do what you never did.
That's right.
So you gotta do something different. And man, there's so much power in changing your environment. Like, girl, there's so much power. and just changing the environment, just getting out of the everyday, what you see every single day. You know what I'm saying? You gotta open up your mind. Your mind has to be open, be already expanding already in your mind so that subconsciously it will start to activate your conscious mind so that you start to move and operate and do things, you know what I'm saying, in that new realm that you're trying to reach. Does that make sense? Am I making it clear?
You are making it very clear. No, it really is. It's like
It's
when
powerful.
you're moving through life and you're in a comfort, you can get stuck. You can get stuck.
Yeah.
It's like the everyday, like, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna get this done, that done, and that's gonna be it. And then
Mhm.
you always have that dream right there. Like, okay, I gotta do it all right. I'm preparing, I'm doing little things every day to get to that moment. But if I don't take the leap to have that moment,
Right. Yeah.
who's gonna do
You
it?
got to be open and receptive. And even Calais says it. You know, even small changes like taking a new route to work. You know what I'm saying? Going a different way. Go when you go to the grocery store, go to a different way in a different neighborhood. Like when I be going door dashing and shopping and stuff, I go out to the nice side of town. You know what I'm saying? Where they got the money and they don't be playing no games. It's not hood stuff. You know? It's around abundance. I like to go where the parking lot is Range Rovers and Porsche Cayennes and Maseratis. This what they drive into the public.
Lord, you be you they that going over them places costs you money. Child be trying to
Right. Yeah,
avoid.
we got it. No, we got it because we are in a
Ooh,
mindset of abundance. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. See? Right there.
that's
Right there.
trouble.
You limiting yourself, right? You won't even go.
That's the
See that
malls.
limiting
That's the
belief?
malls. Them
See that
malls be
limiting belief?
trouble sometimes.
I
Nah.
didn't say the mall. I said public, the grocery store.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Oh, we have ShopRite.
Yeah, that's what part of New York
I
are
didn't
you
know
in,
it,
girl?
New
You in the city
Jersey.
city? Are you in Jersey?
I'm in Jersey right now. Yeah, these
Oh,
kids
okay.
don't be wanting to stay in Brooklyn. They be having me in Jersey. They don't want to stay in Brooklyn.
Okay, what Kelly said, moving in fear is not moving at all. You already have what you need to start. All go. Foot on
Yeah,
gas, just start. Passing the
yeah,
profit. Yeah.
yeah. I like. It's like I
Look,
have
she
everything
ready.
in
She said just
preparation.
said she ready right now. She ready.
Yeah, I have everything in preparation. I look around, I'm like, I have everything in preparation. I'm just not, I don't know, and that is just it. It's like I'm staying in that fear, like fear the light,
Fear of what?
fear the light.
What?
Yeah. So,
Um,
you know,
so what would you say is like your biggest struggle overcoming something like that? Like what is the biggest struggle? What would it be?
um, it's just doing it really.
Really? So what would be step one? Like, I mean, what is it that seems impossible for you that you can't just do it? Like, what's the first step? Like, what if you were
It's
taking it
not
one
more
step at a
so,
time?
it's not more so, of she sleep, not more so of doing it. It's just the fear of it, the fear of it happening. It's like being prepared for it to happen once I do it. And I've been there where it was overwhelming in my pre-life, back when I was doing promotion, um when I was fresh out of college. I was fresh.
Yeah, but this is way different. Like you got so much more
It's
under your
very
belt,
different.
and this time
It
you're doing it with God. This time,
This time I'm doing it with a lot more knowledge and experience and preparation and knowing exactly what I want. Before I didn't know what I wanted. I kind of just went out into the world wanting to learn. And I did. I learned a lot of life lessons. I learned a lot of trades and different ways that I can do the things that I want to do. I was able to observe, I was able to understand and take in how things really work. And then I came and I built a life, and
Mhm.
and I had my children, and I had those moments that I wanted to have, that I learned along the way, that are more important than the life I was living before, was just making money and on yachts and and having that fun. But having my children, I have more of a solid foundation now. And so now when I go off to really do the things that I want to do, I want to just make sure that they're good, and then I can just really do me. Because when
Yeah.
I do me, I want to be free. I want to be everywhere. I want to be everywhere. I'm not everywhere, but
Yeah, we
where I
get it.
should be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the beautiful thing, about women in the community, when you give them that success and that just that influx of the finances, right? We really do good with it. You know what I'm saying? Like when women have money, they really make changes in their communities. They like give back, and they have nonprofits, and they start businesses, and they want to help the children. So it's just so amazing to see. We just saw it light up on your face just now when you were talking about what you want to do. So that's all. That's why I started smiling. It's so amazing.
Yeah, these
So
kids,
yeah,
man,
girl. So that's why.
these kids are always my passion. At my job, they're always asking me like, "What do you want? What do you want to do?" And I'm like, I'm just here helping these kids. Like, tell me what you need me to help you with, so we can help these kids.
Yeah.
So we can help these kids understand what the world is and how they can prepare to live a productive life. Like, how do you do that with everything else going on? We need to start
Yeah.
giving it to them straight from junior high school, high school. They need to understand, how do you build a career?
Mm,
How do you take the experiences that you have and the things that you enjoy and make those profitable? How do you do that?
right. Right.
And they got to
And
start
that's
learning
why.
it then.
Yeah. And it also learning it then, and then just we're supposed to be guiding them to their purpose as children. You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to be 40, 50 years old figuring out what our purpose is. You know what I'm saying? Like when you think about people that have success, or like celebrities that we see, like Beyonce, right? Like her mother was able to see her purpose in her from like a baby, and they nurtured that, and you know what I'm saying? They molded that, they shaped that. Like that's what the parents are supposed to do. We supposed to see the gifts and the talents in our children and nurture those and grow those. But we a lot of times as parents we can't do that because we got to pay bills, got baby daddy issues. You know what I'm saying? We stressed out in our own stuff. We trying to find our way as an adult still. We don't have time, you know what I'm saying, to be helping the child find theirs too. So that's why, I always be like, that's why I'm so passionate about Mommy 2.0, and why, if the woman can, if we can tap into the power within, figure out how to turn our passions into profits, like having the actual money, all that really does is it's going to help us clear our mind and not be so stressed out, right? The money just is going to take care of things. And so now you can think straight when you're not stressed out about how you're going to pay the rent. You know what I'm saying? Not stressed out about the lights getting cut off or this and the third. You can actually think, and then you can be productive, and you can like make change, make impact. You know what I'm saying? Do the things that you really want to do. So that's why it's like, okay, let's figure out how to monetize it because we that's what we're supposed to be doing. But it's monetizing. our passions, our gifts, our talents, those burning desires that have always been in us. Like you said, that shit was in you from before you was a mom, and you had to dumb it down, you had to push it down, almost let that shit go. We bringing it back. We bringing it back, and we ain't waiting until 2023. What are we waiting for right now? God said go.
All
Who
the
Kelly talking
preparation that
about?
we do, I put it
Right.
in.
That's why I
Yeah,
want to slow down and create that time for my kids. When you don't have to worry about bills, you have that power to think. Exactly. Passive income. Passive income. Girl. Yeah,
yeah,
girl, Lord, listen, y'all need to listen. Click the link in my bio right now. Catch the replay. Turn your passions into profits, baby. I'm telling you, it's 2023 already. Right now, it's in 2023 right now. Okay,
yeah, yeah.
and this is the way to
We're
go.
already behind, man.
Okay.
Like first quarter should have been playing like November, so we.
And listen, I mean, it is. I mean, it is still fourth quarter. You know, Kobe still can make some moves in that fourth quarter. He can do
Yeah.
a lot in 3.4 seconds, right? But but we have to. I forgot what I was gonna say. Something about 2023. Start now. It just ain't no time to play.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta start from where you at, and
Yeah.
keep it moving.
Yeah,
And
one
keep it
step at a
moving.
time. Just one thing every day, and that's why I say just and that's the thing. Like you were saying, how you want to do all of these things. You know, it's like just focus on one thing at a time, one thing, and master that.
Yeah.
Then move on to the next thing. Okay, master that. And when I say one thing and master that, it might take a few months to nurture this and build this, and you know what I'm saying, learn what you need to learn over here in this area, and then say, okay, you know what, I got my little flow going. I could add a little bit of something over here. You know what I'm saying? It's like laying bricks. It's one at a
Yeah.
time, one at a time, laying that foundation. But it might take 3 months, 6 months, but eventually that house gonna get built. But it's one brick at a time.
Yeah.
So we have to stop overwhelming ourselves, right? Because that's what will get you scared of the success. It's like, oh, I gotta do 50 million things at once, and I'm gonna just have all these successes. So I just don't, can't, never mind. Nah, that ain't it. It's levels,
Yeah. Yeah.
and we just
That's
want to
all.
go from one level to the next as smooth as possible.
Yeah. That's why sometimes I take a step back and I evaluate, like, you know what, this can be pushed to the side right now. I can focus on this right here and keep this moving forward. Uh, that's why when you say, uh, what's stopping me is like managing what I already have going on, and then getting those prepared for me to step into this frame of production, and produce full fledged. And I got this whole network on Roku. It's like matter of fact, I sat down today. And this is why I say it's like, I have everything. I'm like, okay, I have the network, I have the show thoughts and everything, but I really have to set up my times. And I sat down at my table this morning, and I was like, I need to set up my show schedule. I need to understand, like, where am I going to put my commercials? Like, what's going to happen with it? What's going to cause the time? And I was sitting down, like, doing all of that amongst, the other things that I had to manage, and then manage the emotions of having my coworker pass away. A friend of mine lost his daughter. It's just
Oh, so
so
sorry.
so many of these emotions. But you talk about those distractions, but then you gotta you feel the love and you feel the pain, but then you gotta take that and, like,
And let it move you, and let it keep you, and let it push you.
it's just
You have to take the pain and use it for your purpose. Turn it into your purpose. Right? That's why it's there.
I just couldn't at this moment. I just sat down. I'm like, it's just too much, too much. I'm
Mm.
trying to go to work. I couldn't even get there. I had, just all of the thoughts in mind. I'm just like, what? Let me sit down. Let me just focus. Let me just focus. Let me just get this down so I can put them in order. and I can just develop this network
Yeah,
slowly but surely.
yeah. And
Slowly
you
but
just took
surely.
the first step, so that's amazing. So every day, you just come back to it and build on what you already started. You know what I'm saying? Perfect that.
Yep,
What's you
that is
saying
right.
down here in the comments? I was scared to start. I started. No one signed up, but guess what? I am still thinking of ways to recruit. So when I get that first student, I'm ready. I'm still building and researching and linking strings off that one idea. Kelly, you don't want to join us in the live?
Oh, come
Then you
on.
move on to the next. You have to do it scared. Use your resources to help you delegate. Use a planner, a calendar. So many deep emotions. You have to allow that to drive you. Ooh, that's the word I was looking for. Drive you. Can't dwell in it to make yourself sick. That's deep.
Hmm?
You
Yeah,
really do. You really do, Calais. That's good. That was
yeah,
good.
yeah,
And you have to move through those emotions. You have to feel them. And I love how you said you got to stop and say, "Let me just focus." And those are the times where you can literally like just activate the Holy Spirit real quick. Just be like, Holy Spirit, man, just anoint this time right now. I got 5 minutes. I'm trying to knock something out. Just what I'm saying? Just anoint my mind right now. Anoint my fingers. Just give me a vision. Give me the word. Give me the schedule. Whatever it is you're asking for in that moment. Right? You
yeah,
can say it real quick, 2 seconds.
yeah,
And then,
yeah. I had
right?
been thinking about it for a couple of days. I'm like, I need to get this show scheduled down. I need to get this show scheduled down. And this one, I was just like, no, you know what? Today's the day. Today's the day. It's like tomorrow's not promised. Today's the day. And every day that I do something closer and closer, now I got the show schedule now. Now I can put the shows in order. Now
Exactly.
I can publish them. Now I can, I can set dates of release. Now I can, I can do these things. I can continue to record. I can continue to do this, to
Exactly.
do that. It's
From that one step, you see what it starts? And
yeah,
every time you take another step, it's going to activate more and more things, more and more, all of that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, yeah,
you on your way, baby. Just keep going. No
yeah.
matter what. Because you owe it to you. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to do this. I'm going to challenge myself. This live, I owe it to myself. I don't care what's going on.
Right. That's the 5 tips.
Yeah. 5 tips on something. It's
That's
gonna be
it.
5 tips, 5 mistakes, 5 affirmations. It's gonna be five, five, five. Everything in 5 minutes too. Something like that, right? And I have the freedom to be creative with it, to do it how I want to do it. Right? It's my platform. It's my page. And, and guess who? Guess people will probably start doing it too. You know what I'm saying? So there's that impact.
Right. Well, day one
So
is here.
people,
We
right?
started day one.
Day
All
one is
right.
here. All right. So and you got TikTok. You can go live. Matter of fact, I
I
should be
went,
doing them.
but it was Kelly that did her 30 days, right? Was it 30 days that Kelly
Yeah,
did?
yeah. She did it
Yes, I
too.
watched that. Yes, I watched it. I was
Oh,
like,
Kelly, look, you got a fan on here, girl. She be watching you.
yes, yes.
You can do it too, Destiny. 5 do's, 5 do nots, 5 tips. Yeah, 5 trials. Oh, that's a good one.
I tried, yeah, see?
Yeah.
Yes, girl.
Yeah, she say, yeah, yeah, girl, you got fans and stuff.
Yeah,
See, that's so cool. See, so we
yeah.
on our way, y'all. I feel like we the next wave of like influencers. You know what I'm saying? It's not even. I mean, we influencers anyway as entrepreneurs. Just even working, just
Daily
whatever we're
life.
doing.
Daily life.
Yeah,
Let me tell you something about this influencer thing. We just bring it to the net, but this is daily life.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
the amount of time I say, if there was a camera behind me, you know,
Right.
people, there's things that you can't transfer to the internet. Um,
Mm,
there's ways that we work that we are blessings in the world every day that
yeah,
people will never know.
yeah,
And that's okay, you know.
yeah.
And that's why I say, I fear of bringing my light to the light. You understand?
Why?
It's so grand, it's scary. It's like, because on a daily is I deal with people, I deal with humans, and I just deal with humans.
Yeah.
You understand? In the most human way possible. You understand when I'm
You know,
dealing
it's
with a
so
human.
interesting. It's so interesting that you say that because I'm reading this devotional right now about Moses and the Israelites. You have the Bible app on your phone?
No,
The Bible app?
no, I don't have it.
Oh, okay. But anyway, but he's talking about how, do you know the story of the Israelites and how they were saved from slavery and they were like out in the wilderness? It took them like 40 years to make an 11-day trip. And so Moses was like leading them and stuff. But Moses, he had the power to like talk to God, right? And so he would like go up on this mountain and he would have like these long conversations with God. He would be gone for like 40 days, like a month. He would be gone up there, right? Just talking to him. But when he came back down, because it's so they said that like God, like they like the power of God is so bright, it's so magnificent that Moses would have to hide like in the middle of the cleft of a rock so that God can like pass by, so like the presence would pass by. But even though Moses was hiding in the cleft, when he came out, uh, the radiance, the light of God was shining on his face. So when he would come back down off the mountain, he would be like shining, like the glow, like the light, like you're saying. And they would make him put a veil over his face because the people were so afraid of his light, girl. And he would cover his light. And so in the devotional, they were talking about that today. Like, are you afraid to shine your light?
Mhm.
Or are you going to shine
Because
it knowing that, it's God's light? Why would you be afraid of to shine that? We in this dark world. That's why we here. We light bearers. We here to be the light. So you gotta, it's your responsibility. It's literally your responsibility.
and then you have to be ready for that responsibility.
And you ready. That's
Yeah,
why we're here.
you got to be
So
right. You got to be
get
ready
ready.
to take that on. And I wanted you to explain the story because I've always heard the story. Um, but I never am able to repeat it in the way that you can repeat it. You understand? Because I don't read it word for word myself. So I don't want to quote anything because I don't read the Bible word for word, but I've always heard the Bible. It's always been taught to me. Um, but I never want to comment on it until I go through it myself. You go through it
Yeah.
piece by piece throughout life. It's not like I don't read the
Yeah, that's how
Bible.
I do. Yeah, that's how
Um,
I don't really like front to back. That's what I'm saying. It's just interesting that, and that's how God will move. You know what I'm saying? He will. That's how you know God will be speaking to you because it's His word. Like I'm tying it back to something I read this morning. It's confirmation now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how God will speak to you like
But
that.
you see how you said in covering is like, that's the story and how many of us live today. And every
Yeah.
day that's when he's covering the light because people are afraid of it, that's when the jealousy and envy comes in around
Mhm.
and where you have to remove people from your circumference when you are coming into the person that you are to be.
Yeah, it's
Um,
mandatory. You absolutely.
that's how those
Elimination.
stories translate for me. Spiritually, I always think about it in those ways that those people, prophets and people part of the Bible, whatever it is, I follow principles of my. I go back into the Kemetic way of thinking. That's
Okay.
so um,
Wonderful.
that in that way I always look at that. that is that in that time, and how does that apply to me in the day that I'm living now?
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
how I try to take that information and those teachings and to give these kids and give our kids, because we have to be able to let them know that when you are a person that shines brightly, just innately, you have to be aware of that, and you have to
Mm.
know how to navigate that in the
Mm.
world, because sometimes your light can shine so brightly that people want to stand in your shadows and to take that and use it negatively, use it in a way that um, um, it's not meant to be used. And so um, that's why I tend to tread lightly.
Yeah.
But maybe sometimes being a little too cautious.
Mm. Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
um,
Sounds like
some,
a little bit of that fear.
yeah, it does creep in. It does. You face
Yeah.
it, and then it does creep back in. That's why sometimes I do I ended up on TikTok because of my kids. It was like, I'm gonna make you a TikTok. They made my TikTok account on my phone, and they put here for my
Yeah, see?
and it's been there ever since, But I started to do little videos and stuff, and I was like, y'all got to do it with me. Sometimes I get them do it with me. Sometimes they're like, nah, you could just have fun, and they do their own thing.
Yeah.
Uh, but
Yeah,
yeah,
girl, just keep that going.
hmm yeah,
Just
it's
keep it going.
when I was on my day of MySpace, it was different, it was different. I was MySpace viral. I was
Girl.
an influencer then. I didn't have the thought process to even profit from it. I had websites that were like, popping. I
Yeah.
popping. I
Yeah.
was the only one in my time, because in the time that I was out promoting and doing my thing, there was nobody focusing on hip hop. Like the
Yeah.
TMZs and the this and the that, they were not focusing on uh, our lives. Okay, so my website was like, I was in the clubs, I was in this, I was at the sports weekends with football players. I was like, my website's open, and people were hitting me up, and I was like, whoa, 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 wait, hold up. It was like, you want me paparazzi? I was like, whoa, no, wait, hold
Wow.
up. I'm not going to invade people's privacy. but, but anyway,
Hey,
but
look
now
at
it's a whole different beast. It's a whole different beast.
Like said, I'm learning TikTok to use all platforms to share it. Like I love MySpace too. The music in the background.
Yeah. MySpace
Yeah.
was a joy. You used to be able to like manipulate on your background and all that stuff. It was
Yeah,
fun.
I remember MySpace. That was cool. And yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna say about nowadays. You can just repurpose the same content. Like you literally can take one post and post it on like four different platforms, and boom, now you all over the place
Yeah,
with one piece of content. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like that's how easy it is right now. So you have to leverage that, take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? You also take on Instagram, post the same video on both.
I
It's
have
live
these
right here.
yeah, I have so much equipment, girl. I have this
Yeah.
device. I have this device that I can go live and broadcast anywhere. Like I got
Yeah.
so girl, when I say I got equipment, that's one thing. I stay up on my equipment.
Mm.
I say because I still rent out equipment and things of that nature. I still do production work and so forth. I may not do it, but I gotta get them little extra streams of income.
Right.
You gotta keep it
Right.
swirling and rolling.
Mm-hmm.
So I have all of these things. It's just I don't have the time to personally do the things that I want to do. But
Mm-hmm.
these things are there's so many things out there for us to be able to do the things that we want to do. It's just access and time and community.
Yeah,
That's how you gotta.
yeah, girl. And you should join us inside the 2.0 University, girl. We go deep, where we really are figuring out how to manage our time, be just being wiser, setting those morning routines, getting structured, organized, and just doing it like you said with the community, holding each other accountable. That's what it's really about, right? Because it's so hard to do on your own. Calais said you get 10 likes on Facebook, 20 likes on IG, 50 likes on TikTok, all with the same post. Yep. Snapchat too. Yep. Heavy on the community. Woo woo.
Yes, yes, yep.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. Strong communities build amazing lives.
Mm.
That's a T-shirt.
That
Somebody
is
put
a
that on the
shirt,
T-shirt.
girl. It's
uh,
classic.
girl, but I'm gonna let you continue your confessions on the couch. I'm gonna
No,
go
girl. I
confess
think
my
we.
girl.
I think we both gonna go.
Huh?
I think we both gonna go. Girl, I'm sleepy. That was it. We got two confessions. One from me, one from you.
That's it.
We'll do it again next week. So see what I'm saying? Like, and then you can just create something and keep it going. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta hype yourself up because let me tell you something. Ain't nobody else gonna do it.
I know.
So you can never be bigger than what you see yourself as. All right. You gotta see yourself, walk in and believe it. Bro, I'm gonna send you some prayers and affirmations, honey. Okay. I want you to be listening to them every single day.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I got you.
Thank you, Kelly. She said that was dope. Well,
Thank
another knob
you.
in the book.
All right, day
Yeah,
one down, 99 to go.
listen. And we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. All right. Y'all gotta hold me accountable. You too. I want you to. If y'all see me, if the day gone by, it's like 11 o'clock. Y'all need to be like, Death, what up? Well, I mean, y'all ain't gotta check for me like
Before it
that.
strike 12.
Right, something. I got 24 hours before 1 a.m. tomorrow. All
All
right. I
right,
love
girl.
y'all. Have a good night. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for staying to the end. Thank you,
Thank you.
Kelly.
Thanks for having me.
All right.
All
Good night,
right.
y'all. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
How I get out of here?